Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Schreiber, and we thank you for joining into this A7FL production of the Ohio Division Playoffs. We are sorry for the delay. Unfortunately, we have some unforeseen circumstances that got us up in this booth late, so we do apologize. We're working on getting some cameras together and some more things put up, but just bear with us with how bare bones it is right now. We'll get a scoreboard up here shortly. Just to kind of get you guys up to date right now while we're on a quick timeout, the Volcanoes went ahead and opened up this game with the opening receive. We're sitting at 14-0 chaos right now. You know, the Volcanoes received. It was a big return for number 2 Everett Harding of the Volcanoes. On the ensuing 1st and 10, first play of the game, there was a 24-yard down on the 24-yard line. They went ahead and threw their opening pass, and it was an interception by Vincent Rayford of the Chaos. Ended up flipping the field, taking it all the way back down to the other 24-yard line. Chaos 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line. And a little bit different look here for the Chaos as Tevin Redmond is in at quarterback for Keno Thomas, who is injured, and Quentin Vaughn is in at running back for Corey Bridges due to injuries as well. Next play is an opening touchdown throw for the Chaos, 24 yards to Tyree Bolden. 2-point conversion was good off the Redmond keeper, which brought us to 8-0 Chaos. The Volcanoes receive, keep the ball at the 36-yard line, and then eventually turned the ball over to Clay Ballinger on another interception. It is the second quarter here as we begin. Off the interception for Clay Ballinger was a 55-yard quarterback keeper by Tevin Redmond. No good on the conversion, sitting at 14-0 Chaos at the start of the second quarter here. We did, for quarterback for the Volcanoes, was Logan Eldridge. Unfortunately, he is out, or was out on the last play there. And they put in, and the only name, once again, I got to say, the only name we got on the roster, ladies and gentlemen, is Vanilla Vic, number 15 for the Volcanoes, is in at quarterback. And then off that, the end of the first quarter there was turnover on down. Chaos took over on the 50-yard line. They flipped field, and that's where we're at now, ladies and gentlemen. Also would like to point out, because this is the playoffs, we are looking at your number 1 seeded Sin City Chaos with the ball right now against your number 3 seeded Columbus, or Olentangy Volcanoes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Chaos are sitting at 3rd and 2, knocking on the door to get into the red zone here. Redmond calling audibles at the line of scrimmage. Redmond keeps it for himself, rolls to his left. Takes it out of bounds for the first down. So we're looking at 1st and 10. But yet there was a penalty. I apologize, there wasn't a penalty. It was waved off, so it's still 1st and 10 here for the Chaos. Redmond looking to pass, unloads across the middle, caught with a big hit there, but it was caught by number 0, Tidarius Williams. Second and goal. Redmond getting met, and he is sacked on the play. Big number 31, Kendra Ray. That'll bring up third down. Vaughn with the keeper, with the Wildcat as he fights his way in for another chaos touchdown. Number 8, Quentin Vaughn, the big man taking it in. That'll bring your score to 20-0 Chaos. So they're going for the 1-point conversion here. As number 3, Tyree Bolden, finds his way in the end zone for the conversion, making your score 21, Sin City Chaos, 0, Volcanoes. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, while we take a break here, I just want to apologize on behalf of A7FL. If you were looking, this isn't the quality we're looking for right now. However, we did have some unforeseen circumstances when we got to the venue today. So we're still working on getting some things taken care of, some cameras, some mic stuff, some different things. So just bear with us while we continue to work in the background here. And let's continue to watch this great game, this great playoff game. Back deep to return this 3-on-1 is number 2, Everett Harding. Harding comes across the 40, tries to make a man miss here as he's wrapped up there right around the 46-yard line. Volcanoes take over on the 46, 1st and 10. It's 9 minutes remaining here in the half. Vanilla Vic with the handoff there to number 8, Zachariah Ware. Tackled on the play by number 97. Vanilla Vic in the background, or in the backfield there, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, caught Zachariah Ware as he's trying to make another man miss, but he's tackled. Big tackle on the play, but he's wrapped up first by number 10, Clay Ballinger. Vanilla Vic back to pass, getting some pressure, unloads. Has to throw it out of bounds as he is pressured hard by number 90, Javi Grace. That'll be 4th and 10. 4th and 3. My apologies. We're still trying to get this thing set up here. 4th and 3 for the Olentangy Volcanoes. Vanilla Vic and Ware in the background, or in the backfield. Vic throws, caught. Bobbled. Thought it was caught by number 19, John Rockford. Unfortunately, it was bobbled. And that'll bring up a turnover on downs and a first down for the Sin City Chaos. Tevin Redmond, empty backfield for the Chaos. Looking to throw, unloads downfield. He's got a man. Oh, and he just overshot him. Pass intended for number 3, Tyree Bolden. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Redmond looking to throw, unloads across the middle. Pass intended for number 8, Quentin Vaughn, just off the fingertips. They bring up 3rd and 10. Redmond rolls to his left, takes it, keeps it for himself, trying to find the first down, gets the first down, goes across the 35, across the 30, trying to make another man miss, goes all the way down, and he passes it off to number 90, Javi Grace. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Big, big play there for the Sin City Chaos. So on this first down, got Redmond in the backfield with Quentin Vaughn. Vaughn pitches it back to Redmond. Redmond looking to pass, and it is caught. Number 81, Najee Powell with the touchdown, bringing your score 27-0. Your number 1 ranked Sin City Chaos. So this will be a 1-point conversion off the Najee Powell touchdown. Redmond with the empty backfield, looking for the 1-point conversion, looking to pass, goes across the middle. Nobody home. So that'll keep your score 27-0, Sin City Chaos. About 2 minutes left here. 2-minute warning here in your half. Ladies and gentlemen, just to reiterate, we did have some unforeseen circumstances here when we got to Woodward High School. So things are a little kind of chaotic, not to make the joke, you know, for the Sin City Chaos, but things were a little chaotic when we first got here. So we're still working through a couple little kinks and issues, but just bear with us. We'll be back to a regular stream here shortly. Everett Harding on the return, bringing it out to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, Olentangy Volcanoes. Logan Eldridge, number 36, back in at quarterback with Zachariah Ware. Rockford going in motion. Pitch to Rockford. Rockford trying to find a hole. Bounces back to his left, and he goes around the edge, and he's got one man to beat, and he gets ran out of bounds by number 10, Clay Ballinger. And there is a penalty on the play. Looks like it'll be a holding Volcanoes. So that'll back him up 5. My apologies, it's a 10-yard penalty on the holding. So they'll replay first down. It's a 1st and 20. A big-time interception. I just want to reiterate, hey, we want to apologize for any, lapse in time or anything like that we got going on. We're still trying to work through some of these hiccups and everything. So do want to apologize for the dead air that we just had, but we are back and we are up and running, and hopefully we won't have anything else like that the rest of the day. Redmond passing, open downfield is number 3. Number 3, Tyree Bolden for the big touchdown. That's a 55-yard catch and throw. Redmond to Bolden. Your Sin City Chaos are currently sitting at 33-0. As the Chaos line up for a 2-point conversion, you've got Vaughn and Redmond in the backfield. Redmond looking to pass. Throwing. Caught. That's caught by the big man. Looked like it was number 74, Benjamin Davis. So with the 2-point conversion there, your score is your number 1 Sin City Chaos 35 and your number 3 Olentangy Volcanoes nothing. About 1:30 here left in the half. Harding returning the 3-on-1, and he's met by number 7 for the Chaos. They will start off 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. Empty backfield for Vanilla Vic. John Rockford out wide. Ware in the slot. Drops back, looking to pass. Unloads to his right. Thrown into coverage. That's an incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 7, Jordan Sloan. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Volcanoes. Empty backfield. Vanilla Vic drops back. Looking at pass. Unloads across the middle. Pass intended for number 8, Zachariah Ware. And that'll bring us into halftime with a score here in the A7FL Ohio Division Playoffs. Your number 1 ranked Sin City Chaos with a score of 35 to your number 3 ranked Olentangy Volcanoes, nothing. We'll see you after the half. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to your third quarter here. Chaos with the ball here, opening the third quarter. Seven Redmond is scrambling in the backfield, looking for an open man, trying to find a lane here, makes his points, opens up downfield, throw, pass intended for number 3, Tyree Bolden. It's incomplete, but I do want to come back and say we do apologize for all the first half shenanigans that we had. Had some things kind of going down here. Unforeseen circumstances, unfortunately, up here in the press box to kick off this game. So we do apologize for anything that happened in the first quarter and for anything that may happen here in the second quarter. We should have all these kinks and wrinkles and everything else worked out, but on the off chance that we don't, we do apologize. Once again, I say we are at 35-0, your number 1 Cincinnati Chaos versus the Olentangy Volcanoes Chaos, up 35-0, as we are looking at 3rd and 6 here for the Chaos off of the opening return. Redmond with the handoff. Whoa! Handoff to number 90, Javi Grace, as he is clotheslined. Take a look at this. Handoff to the big man. Takes it right up the middle, and he is clotheslined by number 20, Brett Joquist Jr. So with the clothesline, that is a penalty since this is not the WWE. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line for the Chaos. So they are knocking on the door here again early in the third quarter. Redmond passes. Pass intended. Pass intended for number 21, Dre Pope. Slipped and fell on the route there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Redmond back to pass. Throws. Caught. That is a touchdown, Chaos. Caught by number 3, Tyree Bolden. That 1-to-3 connection's looking real nice. That'll bring up 41-0 Chaos. As we are awaiting the conversion. Yeah. All right, well, it looks like they didn't give him the touchdown. Let's see what happened here. Did he bobble it? Oh, it looks like it was popped out right there on the tackle. It's a great play there by number 8, Zachariah Ware, to be aware of the ball on that touchdown. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will bring up 3rd down. And we're challenging that touchdown to see if it was a catch or not. If you take a look there, you see him come through and he wraps around, but unfortunately we've got a blocked view here, ladies and gentlemen, so it'll be interesting to see what the call is there on the field.
The call is an incomplete pass.
And if you take a look kind of at the, we had to go through here, we're looking, you know, at the replay there, it almost looks like there was either some inconclusive evidence, and it looks like they didn't have enough evidence to overturn the call, so the challenge is overruled there, and the call on the field stands. It'll be an incomplete pass. Let's get the official ruling from the ref just to make it official here. And it's official, an incomplete pass, so it'll be third down. Redmond in the backfield with Grace. Handoff to Javi Grace as he takes off up the left side. Big block by number 8, Quentin Vaughn. Pushes the man over, and it's a touchdown by the big man, number 90, Javi Grace. Celebrate with your boys, Grace. Check out this replay here. Got the handoff, goes around the side. Look at the seal off the edge here by number 8, Quentin Vaughn. Just gets enough on him just to open it up, pushes his own man out of the way, and hauls himself into the end zone for a touchdown. Gotta love a big man touchdown. That'll bring your score to 41-0 chaos. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like, oh, hold on, let's see what the conversion's gonna be. Looks like they're gonna put it on the 10-yard line, so it'll be a 2-point conversion unless they decide to back it up. And the conversion is no good. So that'll bring your score 41-0. Your number 1 Cincinnati Chaos over the number 3 Olentangy Volcanoes. And ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look at kind of how every game so far has been with the chaos, I mean, this is par for the course. It's been all chaos all day. No pun intended, honestly. But we got the opening 3-1 here. Everett Harding makes a man miss. He takes off up the left sideline, and he's ran out of bounds by number 7, Paris Witherspoon. So off of the big return for the Volcanoes, it'll be a 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. But what I was saying here was, you got Chaos just up big right now. I mean, it's hard to see them, they all season they have been all gas, no brakes, and even with a backup quarterback, even with a backup running back, even with a couple other missing pieces on their offense and defense, it just seems like they have a well-oiled machine going on there. Coach Skylar Hurd is doing a fantastic job with those guys. And unfortunately, it just looks real grim for the rest of the Ohio division. But they got number 3 in, James Fields at quarterback. Change at quarterback as he takes off. Speedy, isn't he? Makes a man miss. He's wrapped up by number 21, Dre Pope. Oh, my apologies, number 17, Vincent Rayford. That'll bring up a 1st and goal on the 9-yard line for the Volcanoes. Volcanoes, after the big play there, 2 big plays, the opening 3-and-1 and for the first down play. I mean, they are knocking on the door to scoring. Let's see if they can actually put something together here and make it into the end zone for the first time today. Fields, quarterback, drops back, rolls to his left, passes, incomplete. Looks like that pass was intended for number 7, Jordan Sloan. Fields, empty backfield. Drops back, looking to pass, unloads. That's caught by number 2, Everett Harding.
Number 3 pass complete to number 2, Everett Harding on the Volcanoes.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Fields with an empty backfield, 5 yards to go until they're knocking on pay dirt. Getting some pressure by Kevin Thomas. Throw and caught. That is number 24. Quan Tucker with the touchdown. First touchdown of the day for the Olentangy Volcanoes. Take a look at this replay here. Getting some big pressure there from Kevin Thomas. Gets rolled out to his left and gets chased out of bounds, but he gets rid of it. And then it's caught. Back to the end zone. Number 24, Quan Tucker. So it's 41-6. Looks like they're going to go for the 1-point conversion as Fields sends a man in motion. I think that's Ware down there. Sends him up to the line. Empty backfield. Drops back. Scans the field. Getting some pressure. Makes a man miss. Rolls to his right as he tries to find his way into the end zone. And it is good for the 1-point conversion, which brings your score 41, Sin City Chaos. 7, Olentangy Volcanoes. So a rare occurrence there for the Chaos, as they were just scored on. Like I was saying previously, you know, they are all gas, no brakes, put up mega points all season, and you know, are one of the least scored on teams in this division here. So it is interesting to see. I can say I don't think we've seen that in my time here in the booth. So we'll see how the Chaos answer after taking a wound. Number 3 there, Tyree Bolden. I'm telling you what, he's got those big glasses on, man. He looks like Tyreek Hill. It's great. He's speedy like Hill too. See if we can get him. Oh, I was gonna say if he turn around, we'd be able to see him. There he is, drippy. That's what that is, drippy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next 3-on-1 here, as the Volcanoes gonna go ahead and throw off Vanilla Vic to throw off to I believe that's number 21, Dre Pope. whistle there. It's an offsides Volcanoes, and they're going to go ahead and give him the free run. So Dre Pope to return. As Pope goes and takes it. Looks like he's going to meet them right around the 50-yard line. Tries to make a man miss as he does, and he takes it. He's going across the 10 into the end zone, and that is a 3-on-1 return for a touchdown for number 21, Dre Pope. Telling you what, ladies and gentlemen, it must be the red and blue shoes that did it for him. Just slow and steady, finds his lane, decides to cross the 50, turns on the burners, makes Vanilla Vic miss, and he's up the sideline with the peace sign, says bye-bye, see you later, all gone for the touchdown. So as I said, it's answer back season here as, you know, wanted to see what the Chaos were going to bring to the table here when they see how they answer from getting a wound. And they answer with a 3-on-1 return for a touchdown. And so now that brings up your score 47-7, going for the 2-point conversion here. Or 47-7, and the 2-point conversion is no good. So with the 2-point conversion no good, your score is 47 Cincinnati Chaos, 7 Olentangy Volcanoes. We are still in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure how much time is left, unfortunately. We're still waiting to hear back from the we're getting some recall from the refs and everything, so I'll let you know as soon as I find out, but it looks like they're going to let Everett Harding run as he tries to take it across the 50, but he's wrapped up, met just shy at the 48-yard line. Tackle on the play by number 25, Donald Duskin. So the Volcanoes will take over 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line. Let's see if they can put another good drive together, put another couple points on the scoreboard here.
That's cold. You need me to back out a little bit more.
Fields still in at quarterback for the Volcanoes as he drops back, looking to pass, getting some pressure behind him. Unloads across the middle. Pass intended, I believe, for number 19, John Rockford, as it falls to the turf. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's a flag on the play. It looks like they're going to get him for intentional grounding. Let's take a look at the replay. It looked like there was 2 guys in the area. Rockford was coming back to the ball there. Yes, it was. Okay, so my apologies here. Like I said, we're still getting some relay from the field and everything, and we're getting some wrong information up here in the booth. It is a roughing the passer. So look at that. Yeah, right after the throw there, that was number 2 on the roughing the passer there for the Chaos. That's Ed Hahn. So Fields, empty backfield, drops back. He's getting some more pressure, and he is wrapped up, and he is sacked on the play by number 2, Ed Hahn. So not only did he make up for the roughing the passer, he goes ahead and gets the sack in the process. So that's a loss of 8 on the play there. This would be... So it'll be 2nd and 18. That'll bring you up to the end of the 3rd quarter there with your score 47-7. Chaos. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to apologize just for all the hiccups and malfunctions we had in the beginning of the game in the 1st quarter there. But it's not our fault. It was some unforeseen circumstances, so we're over here just doing the best we can with what we got. So here we are at the start of the 4th quarter with Fields in the backfield. Lone man. Unloads downfield, throws. Pass intended for, I believe that was number 8, Zachariah Ware. That'll bring up 4th down. So that was 3rd down on the previous play. So this will bring up 4th down here. 4th and a long way to go. 4th and 19. 24? 4th and 24. James Fields, lone man in the backfield. Looking, he's getting some major pressure. Donald Duskin, but that pass is caught. Caught by caught by the big man, number 13, Joseph Reinert. Actually, if we take that back, that was number 13, Montorian Pryor. As we get a turnover on downs here, as the Chaos take over on the 39-yard line. All right, Vaughn and Redmond in the backfield. Redmond at quarterback. Hand off to Vaughn. Vaughn looking to pass, but decides to keep it for himself as he goes up the right, cuts back across the field, looking for a man to block, pitches back to Redmond. It's a fumble as it travels out of bounds. So the Chaos looking for a little bit of trickery here late in the game. I guess when you're up by 40 points, it gives you the opportunity to kind of open the playbook up a little bit and try out some things you didn't try out throughout the season. But that will give them a 1st down from the fumble out of bounds.
First down, 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Chaos.
Quentin Vaughn back at quarterback. Drops back, looking to pass. Unloads across the middle. Almost intercepted by number 36, Logan Eldridge.
Second and 10. Second and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. Chaos ball.
Vaughn still in a quarterback handoff to Tevin Redmond. Redmond takes it across the middle, right up the middle. He's tackled. He's not tackled before getting a first down, though. That's number 27, Caleb Harding, on the tackle. That'll bring up a first and goal. Vaughn goes across his right as he walks. Oh, makes a man miss as he trots his way into the end zone for another big man touchdown. Oh, and we got a skirmish here in the back of the end zone. Got some laundry on the field now because of that. Hopefully the extracurriculars didn't just take a touchdown off the board. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. The
Good.
touchdown is officially good.
So the official ruling on the field there is a touchdown. See what happened. It looked like they were going to try to, if he got into a hairy situation, go for the pitch back to Redmond, but look at, big man with the fancy feet making the man miss as he crawls his way into the end zone there. So that's 53-7, Chaos. So it looks like they're going to go for two. Redmond off around the left side. Finds his way into the end zone. And that's a huge block in the back of the end zone there. And the two-point conversion is good, so that'll bring up your score 55 Chaos, 7 Volcanoes. Let's take a look at this replay here. Look at Vaughn. Just boom, right there to number 36, Logan Eldridge. Big, big block. So back deep to return for the Volcanoes is number 2, Everett Harding, who has had a couple very good returns here in this game. Let's see if he can set the Volcanoes up for another one. So they're going to go ahead and give Harding the free run as he takes cross off the 50. Tries to make a man miss, makes one man miss, and he's wrapped up. Oh, and he is suplexed. That is a huge tackle there by number 7, Paris Witherspoon, but there's a flag on the play. Once again, like we said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the A7FL, not the WWE, so that will be a penalty. Looks like we're going to take a quick injury timeout here as guy was hurt. Looks like Harding was hurt on the suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like a coach for the Chaos just got ejected from this game. He got tossed. Looks like that's Coach Brent Smathers. Not entirely sure what was going on there, but yeah, he definitely did get tossed. I'm going to assume he was just chatting with the ref here. We're going to assume that he was chatting politely, but you don't get tossed for those. So one of the coaches did just get tossed, and we are still on an injury timeout here for number 2, Everett Harding. And we're glad to see that he's able to get up and walk off the field, even with a little bit of extra help. So happy for number 2, Everett Harding. So yeah, you take a look here just so we know what happened here. As he crosses the 40, he makes a man miss. Number 7, Paris Witherspoon, grabs him. Can't get him down and decides to do his best Brock Lesnar impression and really landed on him, and he landed on his shoulder pretty rough. So not sure if it's a situation where it's a dislocated shoulder or maybe some wind knocked out of him, but it's pretty gnarly to say the least. So we'll keep you guys updated here on Everett as we get information up here in the booth. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line for the Volcanoes. And looks like that's going to be a false start. Look like if you take a look at that far sideline there, close to the change, it was number 15, Vanilla Vic, on the false start. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a wide enough shot to catch it, but you should see him jump off. Nope, you can't see it. So yeah, unfortunately, he did. He stepped off, jumped the snap, and so now we're getting backed up here for a 5-yard loss. Fields, lone man in the backfield, goes for the quick throw to John Rockford. Rockford catches, but he fumbles. And it's picked up. That's number 25, Donald Duskin, with the fumble recovery. Let's see if we can get a replay here. There was a lot of hustle and bustle down there on that sideline. It kind of got crowded, but if we can get a replay here on that. So you take a look here, goes for the quick throw, little screen to Rockford. Rockford gets tackled by number 17, pops the ball out, picked up. That's Vincent Rayford with the fumble, and then the credit for the fumble recovery goes to Donald Duskin, and he is wrapped up by number 87 for the Volcanoes, and he's tackled on the return. It looks like we might have another injured Volcano in John Rockford on the sideline there. So for the 1st and 10 for the Chaos is Quentin Vaughn in at quarterback and Tevin Redmond at running back. So they flipped. Hand off to Redmond. Redmond circles back, tries to find a hole, finds one. Trying to call a man up as he crosses across the 50s, tries to split the defenders, and he's tackled by a great effort there by number 36, Logan Eldridge. So a fantastic effort there by number 36, Logan Eldridge, as he comes up from behind and makes the wrap-up tackle. But check out the little move there, right across the middle, calls for his guy, and then cuts. Boom, tries to split, but he's wrapped up. That's a fantastic play there by number 36. You know, even though they did give up the big play, he was able to still come back and get it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. Your score, number 1, Sin City Chaos 55, number 3, Olentangy Volcanoes 7. Two-minute warning is over. Vaughn hands off to number 3, Tyree Bolden, as he shakes and bakes and makes a man miss, and he crosses across the 10, and he high steps it into the end zone with the backflip, ladies and gentlemen. Out there doing his best Tyreek Hill impression is number 3, Tyree Bolden. Take a look at this one more time. Vaughn with the handoff. Look, he takes it across the middle. Just speed, makes a man miss. They tackled each other. That was it. Boom, done, end of story. Takes it across there, high steps it, looked like Deion Sanders, hits the backflip, loses his glasses, flips the ball. Now they're going for the 2-point conversion. Flips it back. Quentin Vaughn was getting tackled, ladies and gentlemen, and he flips it back to number 81, Najee Powell, for the conversion. So now, okay, updated score here, ladies and gentlemen, off of the conversion is 63-7. Let's take a look back. Look, as he's getting tackled, pitches it back. What great awareness there by number 8, Quentin Vaughn. I mean, you talk about awareness to pitch it back and see the open man, Najee Powell, as he takes it in for the conversion. So as much of a blowout as this is, ladies and gentlemen, it is exciting as far as plays go. We've seen a lot of trickery here from the Chaos and a lot of interesting pitch backs and everything else. But we got Zachariah Ware trying to make a man miss as he goes up the left sideline, makes it, and he steps out of bounds. I thought for sure he was going to break the tackle there. Ran out of bounds by number 2, Edward Hahn. So the Volcanoes will take over on the 35-yard line off of the big return. Logan Eldridge back in at quarterback for the Volcanoes. Drops back, getting some serious pressure. Throws, and that is almost intercepted by number 17, Vincent Rayford. Almost picked off. We got about a minute left here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like the Volcanoes are just trying to hold on to their last bit of dignity here as we close out this game. Getting some pressure. Eldridge throws, hits the turf, unfortunately. Incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 19, John Rockford. Eldridge drops back, getting some pressure. Paris Witherspoon throws. That's deep. Pass intended for number 19, John Rockford. Incomplete, out of bounds, off the pressure. So that'll bring up third down. Actually, that will not bring up third down, as that brings up the end of the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, your final score is 63 Chaos, 7 Volcanoes, and your number 1 ranked A7FL Ohio Division Sin City Chaos advance in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back here at 4 p.m. as we broadcast and hopefully have as many less hiccups as possible as we broadcast at 4 o'clock the number 2 seeded Covington Heist versus the number 4 Queen City Crush. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Schreiber, and for the A7FL, we say thank you for joining, and we'll see you at 4 o'clock.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.
I'm ready to do it, I can't be afraid now. Put me on the stage now, I'm ready to rage now. I feel like an animal stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. My time, none of you people can tell me to stop. This time, like the last time, you better get ready to race to the top. I'm ready to do this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Schreiber, and welcome to the A7FL Ohio Division Playoff stream. Today, we have the number 2 Covington Heist taking on the number 4 Queen City Crush. The winner of this game will go on next week to play the winner of our 1 o'clock game, the number 1 ranked Sin City Chaos. So as we go ahead and get ready here, go ahead and find out who's going to take on the opening 3-on-1 throw-off. Just kind of take a look back at the 1 o'clock game here. You know, Chaos were without their starting quarterback and starting running back for this week and a couple other starters, but it looks like they were doing just fine there with a big Hobby Grace touchdown there, putting the big man in. And then you got Dre, the man, number 21, Dre Pope, taking off on a big 3-on-1 return there. This game got out of hand early with a final score of 63-7. Lots of big-time highlights there. If you take a look here is Quentin Vaughn. Finds a way, whoop, makes a man miss, boom, goes right into the end zone there. A lot of real fun plays. You know, Chaos were just out here just having a blast in this first game, and it showed with the scoreboard. So it looks like it's going to be the Covington Heist on the opening 3-on-1 to receive. To throw off on the opening 3-on-1 is number 3, Dale Hathaway for the Crush. And back deep to return for the Heist was number 29, Isaiah Jones. Makes a man miss, finds his way across the 25 there, goes past across the field, across the 30. He's wrapped up and tackled by number 9, Lovell Anderson. So it'll be a 1st and 10 Covington Heist right at about the 40-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give you guys a heads up in case you didn't join us for our first broadcast. We are not going to have a down and distance. We're not going to have a time on this game, so I'll try to update you guys as the game progresses as far as time is concerned. We had some unforeseen hiccups here in the first game earlier when we first got here. So we're just trying to make do with what we got, and this is what we got. So like I said, I will be updating the best that I can with the information that is given to me from the field. So just bear with us here on this broadcast. 1st and 10, Harrison Henry with the handoff. And a big crushing run by number 15, Jeff Botts. Taking it down to the 50-yard line, and it'll be a 1st and 10 Heist.
Yeah, I can shoot a little better.
Harrison Henry to pass. caught. It's number 13, Darius Chapman. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. Probably more like 2nd and 4.5. Harrison Henry looking to pass. Pass intended for number 17, Aubrey Harris. Nope, that's 13 there. My apologies. His jersey was tucked up. 13, Darius Chapman was the intended target on that pass. That'll bring up 3rd down. Hand off to Jeff Botts. Jeff Botts crosses the 1st down, and he's trying to look for more. Got a man dragging him. That's number 2, Christian Sanders on the tackle. So that'll bring up another 1st and 10 there for the Heist as they are driving on this opening set of plays. Harrison Henry looking to pass, throws a short one there to Jeff Botts. Jeff Botts tries to make a man miss, does. Looked like he made it just out of bounds, but not before he crossed the 1st down. And let's see if they give him the 1st down here. And they did. So he did. He stepped out of bounds right at the marker and gave him a 1st down there. So another 1st down run for Jeff Botts. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Harrison Henry fakes the handoff to Jeff Botts. Harrison Henry throws into the turf, pass incomplete. Looks like pass intended for number looks like that pass was intended for number 17, Aubrey Harris. Harrison drops back to pass. Throws across the middle. Oh, right into his hands. That's number 13, Darius Chapman. Right in his hands and right back out. That'll bring up a 3rd down with 10 to go. Harrison Henry with the handoff to number 6, Seth Chambers. And he's grabbed and not let go by number 94, Julian Harris. That'll bring up 4th and 8 for the Heist. Harrison passes, caught. That's number 1, Darrell Marshall. Tries to hurdle a guy, but he gets wrapped up and ran out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Heist. All right, 1st and goal on the, looks like the 4-yard line there for the Heist. Harrison Henry with Seth Chambers in the backfield. Harrison rolls to his right, getting some pressure, tries to find an open lane here to get rid of it, but he gets sacked. Brought down on the play there by number 41, Remy Render. Bringing up a 2nd down and a loss of yards there. Untouched, wasn't blocked at all. Grabs a hold of that jersey and yanks him down to the turf, bringing up the 2nd down. Hand off to Seth Chambers, and he's tackled, and he's not letting go. That is number 5. Number 5, Wardell Brown on the tackle there. The grip strength on this Queen City Crush. There's been 2 tackles on this drive so far where they just grab the jersey, and them boys ain't letting go. They're just dragging them straight to the ground. Check it out right there. Boom, grabs the back of the jersey, says, hey, not today, buddy. Whoop, drags him straight to the ground. Third down, Henry looking to pass, trying to find the back of the end zone there, and that's caught. Number 17, Aubrey Harris with the Covington Heist touchdown. Look at that, just goes up, boom, caught, feet in, back of the end zone, Aubrey Harris, touchdown, bringing your score 6-0 Covington Heist. Going for the 1-point conversion, Harrison Henry finds a guy, and that is number 13, Darius Chapman with the conversion, bringing your score, Covington Heist 7, Queen City Crush nothing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to remind you guys and apologize for the lack of clock and down and distance. Unfortunately, like I had mentioned before in our previous broadcast, we had some unforeseen circumstances that we ran into, and we don't have a play clock. So we're getting a lot of the information relayed up from the field to us. So I'll relay that information the best that I can based on how they give it to us. So yeah, we just want to apologize and hope you can bear with us.
Say what now?
That's number 9, Lovell Anderson on the return there for the Crush, as he is met out of bounds by number 15, Jeff Botts. And that's going to be a after that return, that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Queen City Crush there on the 24-yard line. Dale Hathaway in the backfield. With the handoff there to number 8, Tyrese White. That'll be a gain of 3, so it'll bring up 2nd and 7. Oh. Hathaway, lone man in the backfield, drops back looking to pass, gets pressure, runs up the left side, ran out of bounds by number 45, Melvin Ikubo. Tyrese White in the backfield with Dale Hathaway. Hathaway decides to go for the quarterback keeper. Wrapped up. That's wrapped up by number 85, Shane Kennedy. Absolute no gain on the play. He was also met there not only by Shane Kennedy, but also by big number 97, Jacob May. They'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Second and 12, my apologies. Tyrese White in the backfield. Hathaway passes. Oh, pass intended for number 2. Christian Sanders. That pass was almost intercepted, so that'll bring up 3rd and 10 on the play. Oh. That'll be the end of the first quarter there with your score 7-0, Covington Heist. So go ahead and flip the field here. All right, and we're back. Queen City Crush with a 3rd and 11. Dale Hathaway and Tyrese White in the backfield. Sends Tyrese White up to the line of scrimmage there. So now we got an empty backfield. Dale Hathaway. Dale drops back, scans the field. Good blocking. Unloads down the field with a pass intended for number 20, but it is picked off by number 2, Jaquan Jackson, as he is looking to take it back to the house. Another Jaquan Jackson interception, but he is wrapped up on the play there by number 8 with the touchdown saving tackle by Tyrese White. That pass was originally intended for number 80, Jalen Brown, but was intercepted by number 2, Jaquan Jackson. On those interceptions there, you got to be real careful with Jaquan Jackson because he is shifty, and if you get him in open space, he is going to find a way to make you pay for it for sure. Looked like on that previous play, Dale Hathaway, number 3, the quarterback, off that interception, he was down on the turf there for a minute, but happy to see that he was able to get up and jog it off there on the sideline. So we'll see if he comes in here on this next series that the Crush have. But right now we're looking at a heist. They take over. Henry, back to pass, unloads into the end zone, and that is caught for a Covington Heist touchdown once again. Number 17, Aubrey Harris. Now look at this. You couldn't ask for a better throw. Look at that. Unloads over the top and just snag. Boom. Holds on to it. Good to go. Aubrey Harris, number 17. So as we await the conversion attempt, your score, 13, Covington Heist, 0, Queen City Crush. Looks like they are going to go for a 1-point conversion there on the 5-yard line. Chambers in the backfield with Henry. Henry drops back, looking to pass, scans the field, unloads to a wide open Darius Chapman for the 1-point conversion, bringing your score to 14-0 Covington Heist. So as we await the throw-off here, the back deep to return for the Queen City Crush is number 94, Julian Harrison. Big man lets it bounce as he grabs it, takes off across the 20. He tries to make a man miss, but he gets tackled low. That's number 15. I believe Jeff Botts on the tackle there. Yep, number 15, Jeff Botts, decided, hey, what's the best way to take down a tree? Cut it low. So to bring up 1st and 10 for the Queen City Crush. As it looks like number 3, Dale Hathaway, is back in the game at quarterback. Hathaway, the lone man in the backfield, sends a man in motion. That's number 2, Christian Sanders. And Christian Sanders took the pitch, but he didn't get much out of it. Looks like it's either going to be a loss of 1 or 2, or it's going to be right at the line. Hard to tell right now. Looks like it was a loss of 1 there. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Queen City Crush. So it'll be Hathaway and White in the back. Oh, nope, sent White to the line of scrimmage there as he sends Sanders in motion. Sanders fakes the pitch, but then Hathaway tries to take it, but he's wrapped up, grabbed a hold of by number 5, Antonio Scott. So that's 3rd and 14 here for the Queen City Crush off the loss of yards. Hathaway scans the field, comes up the middle, trying to find a man to make a block as he cuts up the right side, and he's just got to make a man miss as he's going across the 40. He's got a man to beat. He tries to shake him. Oh, and he's wrapped up there, tackled. They finally caught up to him there at the 30-yard line by number 45, Melvin Akubu. Penalty flags on the field, though. Got a little laundry out there today, folks. So it'll be going to go ahead and tack on some extra yardage there at the end of the play. It was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Covington Heist. So that's an automatic first down for the Queen City Crush. And let's just say, ladies and gentlemen, that is a break for the Crush because it looked like they were having some trouble getting back across there. So in at quarterback is number 20, George Wilson. He's wrapped up in the backfield. That tackle's on the play there is by number 40, Trayon Brooks. And that pass is caught by number 9, Lovell Anderson. Looks like George Wilson is still in at quarterback for the Crush. Eric Hamilton back pass, but the snap goes to Julian Harrison for a direct snap, and it's an incomplete pass. And that'll bring up 4th and 5 on the 10-yard line. And if you're the Queen City Crush, I mean, at this point, the only thing you're looking to do, I don't think a first down is what you're looking for. I think you're going to take the money shot here. Julian Harrison throws a touchdown pass, and that goes to number 5, Wardell Brown. And that's a touchdown, Queen City Crush. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the second quarter, we have ourselves a little bit of a game. It's the closest point differential we've had all day. So it looks like the Crush are going to go ahead for the 1-point conversion here to make this a 7-point game. Back in at quarterback is number 3, Dale Hathaway. Empty backfield. Hathaway takes the snap, scans the field, getting some serious pressure up the middle as he rolls off to his right, looking to find his way into the end zone. Finds a man to get a block, but there's a penalty flag on the play. I believe it's going to be a block in the back there on the Queen City Crush. That was Tavion Jewett on the big block. I believe that's going to be a block in the back. But the penalty's been waived off. So that'll bring your score. Covington Heist 14, Queen City Crush 7. About 7 minutes, 24 seconds here left in the half. We got a 7-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are trying on the down and distance. There is no guarantees on this. We're just kind of getting info from the field. As far as the clock is concerned, there will be no clock, so I'll be updating the best that I can. Back deep to return is number 13, Darius Chapman on the return there for the Heist. Trying to make men miss, but he gets tackled by number 9, Lovell Anderson, right around the 44-yard line. So that is where the Queen City Crush will take over. Good. First and 10 Heist. Jeff Botts in the backfield with Harrison Henry as Botts takes the handoff. Wrapped up, Julian Harrison grabs and throws him to the ground. Bringing up a loss of yards there. So it'll be a second and 11. Harrison back to pass. Pass intended for number 13, Darius Chapman. In and out of his hands, incomplete pass. Bringing up a 3rd and 11. Harrison Henry back to pass. Looking downfield, unloads, caught. That's number 8, Isaiah Lovelace. Big tackle on the play there by number 8, Tyrese White. My apologies, that was number 78, Max South. Had my wrong big man. Seth Chambers in the backfield with Henry. Oh. Penalty flag. It's going to be a false start. Heist. Go ahead and back him up 10. Oh, back him up 5. My apologies. It's going to be a 5-yard loss on the penalty there. 2nd and 15. Harrison Henry drops back, looking to pass, getting pressure, finds the hole, throws, caught. It's number 17, Aubrey Harris, fighting for every yard he can get. Let's take a look here. Henry finds a hole there, then finds an open man. That's Aubrey Harris. He's fighting with George Wilson there, fighting for every single yard he can get. That'll be a timeout. So it'll be a 2nd and 1. Harrison Henry looking to pass, throws across his body, caught. That's number 1, Darrell Marshall. That'll be a 1st down. Heist. First and 10, Harrison Henry dropping back. Doesn't see anything he likes, so he decides to keep it for himself. Off to the right side, finds his way out of bounds. We're looking at, it's going to be a 2nd and 3. Maybe 2.5, 3. 2nd and... Nope, they got him marked as a 2nd and 1. I think that might be kind of an odd spot there. I believe it might have been more 2nd and 3 where he stepped out, but... Yeah. Definitely a 2nd and 2 there if you look at the replay, but they got him marked as a 2nd and 1 nonetheless. Henry and Chambers in the backfield. Henry with the pass to number 8, Isaiah Lovelace, and that is an Isaiah Lovelace Covington Heist touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, bringing your score 20-7. Let's take a look at that replay here. So you see, just finds a guy, and he's wide open. I mean, you had 2 guys in coverage there, but complete blown coverage. One guy, I don't think, I think he might have been in the wrong spot there. He was trying to find his way back to his main spot, but unfortunately that's the way the game goes, and we were able to find an open man there for the touchdown. So it looks like they're going to go for the 1-point conversion. Harrison back to pass, unloads across the middle, almost swatted down, but that's caught by number 8, Isaiah Lovelace. So scores the touchdown, scores the 1-point conversion, and that brings your score to 21-7. And we're getting dangerously close to the half, ladies and gentlemen.
What is the time on the play?
Minute 39 left in the half. Seth Chambers with the 3-and-1 throw off there down to Christian Sanders, number 2 for the crush. Christian Sanders, and he is tackled hard by number 29, Isaiah Jones. That'll bring up a 1st and 10, Queen City Crush. I feel like I say it every week, ladies and gentlemen. If you go back and see that replay that we just played there, it is every week. It's the kind of hard-hitting, fast action you're going to get here from the A7FL, especially here in the Ohio Division playoffs. First and 10 on the 40-yard line for the Queen City Crush. In at quarterback is Dale Hathaway, number 3, empty backfield. Sends Eric Hamilton in motion as he fakes the handoff, decides to roll out. Oh, pass intended for number 8, Tyrese White. Or number 5, my apologies, thought it was number 8. Number 5, Wardell Brown. Pass intended for Wardell Brown, but fantastic defense on the play. If you take a look here, that was number 1, Darrell Marshall. Fantastic coverage. Look at that. Great coverage. Way to jump the route. If he wouldn't have been there for that and made that great play, that was going to be to the house, Wardell Brown. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Crush. Hathaway takes a snap, scans the field, looks, getting some pressure on his left side. Rolls around, throws across the middle, caught. That's number 5, Wardell Brown with the first down catch. That'll be 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line. Just want to take this time here real quick to apologize once again. We don't have a time on here. You know, we're still waiting on some relay here from the referees back and forth. Unfortunately, they're having technical difficulties. We've had some issues up here as well as far as getting things taken care of. Some unforeseen circumstances here at Woodward High School this morning when we got here. So we're kind of dealing with a couple different things. We have no scoreboard, unfortunately, but as soon as we get some time, I know we're getting real close to the half. So just kind of bear with us here, but we will update the time as soon as we can. So it'll be 1st down here. Dale Hathaway. Hathaway pitches it back to Tyrese White. Tyrese White looking to pass. Decides he's going to keep it himself. Rolls around, but he's tackled hard by number 40, Trayon Brooks. That'll be a timeout Heist, or a timeout Crush. So look at that, you know, you get a little bit of pressure there. Rolls around, rolled to his right first, rolls back around to his left. All that running in the backfield for about a 4-yard gain. Give us a 5-yard gain there, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. If you take a look there, got the Jeopardy music playing, and we are absolutely vibing down on the field right now. Ladies and gentlemen, that is number 44, Tamar Miller, with the fancy dance moves. If all else fails and the A7FL doesn't work out for Tamar Miller, I think he's got a fantastic day job as a TikTok dancer, so should be all right there. Dale Hathaway back to pass. Getting some pressure. Number 40, Trayon Brooks, caused him to have to throw the ball away. There's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a late hit out of bounds. Let's take a look here. He's rolling. Let's see when he steps. Nah, yeah, it was a late hit, so it should have been a late hit after the throw. And that's exactly what they'll give him. So it's going to be a 1st and 10, Queen City Crush after the penalty. Hathaway and White in the backfield. Getting some pressure, throws across the middle. That's an incomplete pass. Looks like that pass was intended there for number 13. Darius 13, Michael Bell. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dale Hathaway going empty backfield on the 2nd down attempt. Getting some pressure, heavy pressure off the outside there as he has to roll around, tiptoeing down the sideline, but he steps out of bounds just shy of the 1st down. Looks like they're going to bring up a 3rd and 4. So it's 3rd down for the Crush. Hathaway, lone man, drops back, looking to pass. Tries to find a man in the back corner of the end zone. That's Mike Bell. Overthrown in the back of the end zone, but it looks like there's going to be a penalty. That's going to be holding on the Queen City Crush, so back them up on the penalty. That penalty was declined, ladies and gentlemen, so to bring up 4th down.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hathaway, lone man in the backfield, once again, drops back, scans the field, getting some serious pressure, throws across the middle, pass intended for Mike Bell. Bell looking for a PI call, but I don't think he's going to get it, unfortunately. So that'll bring up a turnover on downs, 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line, Covington Heist. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be halftime. So your score, 21. Well, maybe not. They just called for halftime, so. We are getting a lot of mixed messages up here in the press box, ladies and gentlemen, so we do apologize. Harrison Henry, back to pass, throws, caught Jeff Botts as he's wrestled out of bounds by number 2, Christian Sanders. Harrison with the big throw downfield, and that pass is caught. It's number 17, Aubrey Harris, with another huge catch. Look at that. Just over the top, mossed, completely mossed on that play. Looks like there was a penalty, so it looks like they're going to redo the down. So unfortunately, that big play by Aubrey Harris has been nullified. Harrison Henry drops back again, unloads downfield. They're going to go for it again. And that is a big catch by number 15. That is a huge catch there. So they went for it again. You know, the last play got nullified, so he goes ahead and he's like, hey, I'm going to unload down the right side again. And that is a big, big catch by number 15, Jeff Botts. But yet there is another penalty, ladies and gentlemen. And that's to be a block in the back on the Heist. All right, and with that play, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached halftime. Your score, 21 Covington Heist, number 21 Covington Heist, 7 Queen City Crush. We'll be back after the half. All right, and we are back here for the start of the third quarter here at Woodward High School for your A7FL Ohio Division playoffs between your number 2 Covington Heist and your number 4 Queen City Crush. The score here going into the third quarter is 21 Covington, 7 Queen City. Lavelle Anderson back deep to return for the Queen City Crush as that ball floats out of bounds. And since it went out of bounds, they're going to go ahead and give Lavelle Anderson a free run here from the 25-yard line. So as soon as the Covington Heist gets set back up, we will be on our way for the third quarter. And off he goes, Lavelle Anderson. Speedy, trying to cut across the 50 as he is tackled out of bounds by number 29, Isaiah Jones. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Queen City Crush at the 44-yard line. Dale Hathaway with the pitch. Number 13, Mike Ball, as he goes to throw and just throws a duck there out of bounds off the pressure. Hathaway, lone man in the backfield. Drops back, looking to pass, scans the field, getting a little bit of pressure, flies the play up the middle, almost wrapped up and sacked there, but then he is grabbed by number 1, Darrell Marshall, and thrown to the turf. Take a look here. He's almost wrapped up there by number 85, Shane Kennedy, but he squeaks out of that one. But Darrell Marshall on the wrap-up. That could have been a fumble there. It almost looks like that ball popped out before he was on the ground, but I think the refs are going to let that one slide there. But from here, definitely looked like it popped out before he hit the ground. Let's take a look at that again. Yeah, that's out before that knee hits the ground, so we'll see if anybody decides to challenge that, but if not, we're going to go here for the third down. Yep, no challenge here, so we're going to go third down. 3rd and 10. Hathaway, quick throw. Oh, a little too quick. That's an incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 2, Christian Sanders. Bringing up 4th and 10. About 10 minutes, 20 seconds here left in the third. Dale Hathaway, lone man in the backfield once again. Drops back, scans the field, getting some pressure there. Shane Kennedy trying to get him with the shoelace, but instead he gets the throw off, and that throw is caught as he tiptoes down the field. That's number 8. Therese White. What a great catch and throw there. Look at that. Caught, almost loses his balance, but decides to get in, puts the other foot down, and he converts for the first down. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line for the Queen City Crush. And that is an interception by number 1, Darrell Marshall for the Covington Heist. So go ahead and take a look at this replay here. Big man Julian Harrison was in at quarterback. Pass intended for number 3, Dale Hathaway. And that route was picked by number 1, Darrell Marshall. Also known eloquently as him. So with the interception, that brings up 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line for the Covington Heist. So it's going to be Seth Chambers takes the pitch from Harrison Henry. Looking for a lead blocker with the stiff arm, but he's wrapped up, tackled by number 20, George Wilson. And that'll be a first down. Keep the chains moving there on the 46-yard line for the Covington Heist. About 8 minutes here left in the third quarter. Harrison Henry, lone man in the backfield, sends Jeff Botson in motion. Jeff takes the pitch, tries to lower the shoulder, but he keeps running. And he is eventually ran out of bounds and thrown out of bounds late by number 94, Julian Harrison, as he is out of bounds. And there's a penalty flag on the field. Tell you what, number 94 needs to be careful. I know the last game that we had covered for Julian Harrison, there was a couple unsportsmanlike conducts thrown his way. So he needs to be real careful, otherwise he might get thrown out. As we've seen earlier today in the Cincinnati Chaos game, these refs are not playing games today, so they are going to be quick to throw you out. Automatic first down. So the penalty brings up a fresh set of downs. Empty backfield for number 10, Harrison Henry, as he sends a man in motion. That's Isaiah Lovelace. Be another penalty on the field. It's going to be an encroachment on the defense. So that'll back up the crush even farther. And the Covington Heist got to be loving this. You know, they're just gaining massive amounts of yardage and not having to really do anything for it. So that'll bring them up 5. It's 1st and 5 on the 25-yard line. Isaiah Lovelace goes in motion, pulls it back though. He throws it number 15, Jeff Botts. Jeff Botts speeds down the sideline, and he finds his way into the end zone. Number 15, Jeff Botts, as he goes up with his quarterback for the celebration. Let's take a look here. He sends Isaiah Lovelace in motion, decides to quick throw there. Number 15, Jeff Botts, and he just bang, gone. You got to be faster than that if you're going to catch Jeff Botts, I'll tell you that. Peace sign, backwards trot into the end zone. That brings your score before the conversion 27-13. So it looks like they're going to go for the 1-point conversion here. And before they got the snap off, there is a whistle. So we'll see what's going on here. Be a false start on the Covington Heist. Hey, I would. And it looks like the conversion was no good because there was a huge sack on the play there. Nowhere to go with the ball. So that brings up your score 27-13. Lavelle Anderson back deep to return, trying to find a lane. Oh, he almost gets pulled down by his hair. He's wrapped up by number 29, Isaiah Jones. See here, Seth Chambers reaches down to grab that jersey, grabs a handful of those long locks. He needs to take a page from Troy Polamalu's book and get that hair insured if he's going to let it hang low like that. So now we're looking at a 1st and 10 crush. Your score, 27-7. Dale Hathaway. Got the big man in the backfield, Julian Harrison. As he brings George Wilson into the backfield. Throws the pitch. Wilson looking to throw. But he uses Dale Hathaway as a blocker as he takes off up the field. Fights his way forward for the first down. He's wrapped up there by number 45, Melvin Akubu. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 for the Queen City Crush. Three minutes here left in the third quarter. Going for the same thing. But they hand it off to Julian Harrison, the big man, as he fights his way forward to try to get to the 50. But he's met by a gang of Covington Heist players. Look like number 5, Antonio Scott on the main hit. This will be 2nd and 6. Hathaway looking to get a pitch out as he pitches to Michael Ball. Last minute desperation there. He's ran out of bounds by number 1, Darrell Marshall. Very, very lucky there, Dale Hathaway, to get that pitch off because he was getting some serious pressure in his face. Thought for sure that was going to be a sack, but had the awareness to see Ball. Was able to get the ball to Mike and get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, 45-yard line, Queen City Crush. Hathaway with Harrison in the backfield. Pitch back to Harrison. Harrison looking to pass. Throws across the middle. Caught by number 8, Tyrese White. Sorry, excuse me. That'll bring up 2nd down. About a minute left here in the third. Hathaway with Harrison in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, throws across the middle. Caught on the back shoulder, almost caught on the back shoulder there by Michael Ball. That would have been reminiscent of the big catch from the Patriots-Giants Super Bowl where it was the helmet catch. It almost was what that looked like if he wouldn't have dropped it. And with that, we are going to go ahead and flip the field, and it looks like that'll be the end of the third quarter. Your score, 27, Covington Heist, 7, Queen City Crush. All right, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, your score 27 Heist, 7 Queen City Crush. Crush desperately need to put some more points on the board here if they don't want this game to get too out of hand. Dale Hathaway, lone man in the backfield, sends Hamilton into motion, fakes the pitch, looking back, dumps across the middle, and he had a wide open Christian Sanders, and the ball just goes straight through his hands. If that would have been a catch, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, there wouldn't have been no stopping him in the end zone. Look at that, just right there. You got to come down with that in crucial moments like this. I think they're gonna regret that later, I think. So we're looking at 4th and 6, Queen City Crush, off the incomplete pass to Christian Sanders. Hamilton in motion, fakes the pitch, keeps it for himself, and he has to slide. Gets half slide, half tackle there. That's number 41. Remy Render on the tackle there. It's a turnover on downs. Your Covington Heist take over on the 43-yard line. Correction, ladies and gentlemen, that was number 44 on that tackle there. That is Tamar Miller. Harrison Henry back to pass, thrown, caught by number 8, Isaiah Lovelace. And Isaiah Lovelace with the 2-foot stop there on the sideline to make sure his both feet were in bounds. Little toe tap grab there. They bring up 2nd and 6. Harrison Henry back to pass, looks, dumps it over to his left there to number 13, Darius Chapman. And Darius Chapman to lower that shoulder and bring the wood on that first down catch and run there. Check this out. Little dump pass there to number 13 as he lowers that shoulder and just sends number 7, Eric Hamilton, into a Tasmanian Devil-style spiral to give them a first down at the 50-yard line. Harrison Henry back to pass. Looking, scanning the field, throws across the middle, almost picked off by number 20, George Wilson. About 10 minutes and 55 seconds here left in the game. 2nd and 10, 50-yard line here. Harrison Henry fakes the handoff, steps up in the pocket, looks to pass. Caught. That's number 17, Aubrey Harris, with another first down. Telling you what, ladies and gentlemen, Aubrey Harris is that's a dog right there. I'm telling you that right now. That man, you cannot. He has had so many clutch grabs today, including, I believe, 2 touchdowns already this game. I mean, he is a phenomenal athlete, and he's doing so much to lead this Covington Heist team to victory today. So be it 1st and 10. Hand off to Mike Ball. Or Darius Chapman, my apologies, as he fights his way forward. Tackle on the play by number 20, George Wilson. Henry back to pass, steps up the pocket with a quick pitch up the front there to Darius Chapman. Chapman trying to make a man miss. He's ran out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Covington Heist. That's Darrell Marshall back in at quarterback with the handoff there to number 15, Jeff Botts. Tackle on the play by number 5, Wardell Brown. So it looked like the Heist went for a little bit of a wildcat type formation there with Darrell Marshall getting the handoff. In the backfield is David Dooley. Harrison Henry to pass, looking for the back of the end zone, and that pass is an absolute dime. Harrison Henry connecting with number 8, Isaiah Lovelace, for the Covington Heist touchdown. Look at this, drop in the bucket. Boop, right there. They couldn't ask for a prettier pass. And that'll bring your score to Covington Heist 33, Queen City Crush 7. And look at that, the gang celebration. Got to get the whole crew involved. Looks like they're going to go for the 1-point conversion. Henry, pass. Just a little outside there for the Isaiah Lovelace. Conversion no good. Your score 33 Heist, 7 Queen City Crush. So with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, your Queen City Crush back deep to return. Lovell Anderson trying to find a lane. Goes up the right sideline, and he is wrapped up and tackled out of bounds by number 29. 29, Isaiah Jones, but there's a penalty on the field. Got a little bit of laundry out here. So looks like we had a late hit. So we'll go ahead and give them a little bit of extra yardage here on the opening 3-on-1. It'll be a 1st and 10, Queen City Crush on the 40-yard line. So they're already in Heist territory off the 3-on-1 and penalty. Let's see how the Crush can capitalize on this field position. Hathaway sends Hamilton in motion. Fakes the hands off, looking to pass. Hamilton catches. He's got a man to beat, and he trips and falls. Tackled on the play there by number 5, Antonio Scott. But Antonio Scott was there just a day late because we still have another Queen City Crush 1st down. Tyrese White and Eric Hamilton in the backfield with Hathaway. Hathaway takes it for himself up the right sidelines, but there is a penalty on the field. A lot of laundry in this game, ladies and gentlemen, as we are looking at an encroachment on the Covington Heist. Might have been a neutral zone infraction, honestly. Didn't really see anybody jump, but they might have been too close to the ball. It's a 5-yard penalty, so it's still 1st down and 5 to go. Four minutes left here in the game. Direct handoff there to number 8, Tyrese White. Tackle on the play by number 44, Tamar Miller. A little bit of jawing going on there between White and Miller. It looks like we're having a healthy conversation out there in the Covington Heist secondary. So go ahead and get that squared away, and then we'll be on our way for 2nd and 5. Dale Hathaway, lone man in the backfield. Drops back, scanning the field, looking for an open man, but he's getting some pressure, so he needs to get rid of it quick. Caught. That's number 84, Matthew Conway. Looks like we might have to go for a chain measurement on that. Or are they going to mark it 1 yard shy? Looks like they are going to mark it 1 yard shy. So it's 3rd and 1 off the Conway catch and run. And that'll be the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be right back. Your score, Covington Heist 33, Queen City Crush 7. And ladies and gentlemen, with that 2-minute warning, we are 2 minutes away from crowning or sending another team to the Ohio Division Championships to face your number 1 ranked Sin City Chaos. And it looks like that matchup, unless some sort of miraculous miracle were to happen here, it is going to be the Covington Heist and the Sin City Chaos for your A7FL Ohio Division Championships next week. But this game's not over. We still got 2 minutes left. So let's see what happens. Okay. So can they not hear me? Okay. Let me know when we're good, I guess. We good yet? Or? Okay. All right, and off of that, that's going to be an interception. So if you take a look here, it was a handoff there to number 94, Julian Harrison. He tries to pitch it back to number 3, and that is intercepted just as the name mentions. It's a heist. It's a heist. It was stolen there by number 6, Seth Chambers. So it'll be a first down. Covington Heist. And that's they're just gonna kneel it out, it looks like. Thought for sure they might go ahead and try to do the maybe 1 or 2 run plays, but it's gonna be a kneel out. So looks like they went ahead and called the game. So this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Your A7FL Cincinnati Ohio Division Championship game is going to be your number 1 ranked Sin City Chaos versus your number 2 Covington Heist. So a battle between number 1 and number 2 in the Ohio Division. Ohio versus a team from Kentucky, Northern Kentucky. This is going to be a lot of fun next week. My name is Chris Schreiber, and I thank you so much for joining us here at Woodward High School and on the A7FL.TV YouTube stream for this Ohio Division playoff game. Thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Have a good one.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it. I'm ready to do it. I can't be afraid now.
This has been a broadcast of the American Sevens Football League. Like, follow, and share on our Facebook page at A7FL TV.